Your profile picture was so ugly. I'm going to put it here so they will see. We did not end up married. You'll be my helpmate. On our first date, I asked this man to buy me pizza. He did me like this. He refused to buy me pizza.
Because I don't know, you know.
Hey people, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Melissa Oti, and if you're new on this channel, you guys, you know the drill already. Please kindly like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so that whenever I post new content on this channel, you'll be the very first to find it, like pium straight to your gadget, like no stress. So we marked our 3 years wedding anniversary sometime in August, and I asked you guys on Instagram to ask us, that's myself and my husband, some questions. You guys know that my husband is not an online kind of person. I mean, they bring and come out. I'm going to be revealing to you guys the reason why he finally decided to make this video. Yeah, truth is that for the past 3 years in our marriage, like I hardly gift him, and that's because I don't even know what to buy for him most of the time. I usually struggle with the things to get for him because I feel like he has most things. So most times I just crack my head. I'm like, should I make him special food? Should I buy him clothes? He's got clothes. Like shoes, he's got shoes. Like it can be really hard, and I'm sure most women out there can understand where I'm coming from. The struggle to buy gifts for the special men in our lives is a lot. Like the struggle is real. You guys, I came across this very amazing site, Trendhim, and I'm like, wow, this site relieves you of the pain and the struggles, the hassle of finding the perfect gift for your man that has almost everything, and for a man that has been so good to you. They have everything except clothes. Like there you can find cufflinks, you can find wristwatches, you can find belts, you can find rings, necklaces, and much more, you guys. So I came across this site, and I got this very special gift from them. It was just right on time. I'm like, whoa, they have over 6,500 products. Believe me, you'll be amazed when you visit this site. The site will be in my description box. They sent me this beautiful package which I'm going to unbox for you guys, and at the same time I'm going to be presenting it to my man. Like, you know, it's going to be like, wow, like it's going to be so wild and surprised. It buys me gifts more than I'm buying gifts. Like I know it sounds really selfish, but that's because I get confused most of the time. I mean, we women, it's very easy to get catchy things for us, beautiful stuff for us. You can buy hair, you can buy roses. For men, it can be like a huge struggle finding the perfect gift for him. You guys, just take a look. Like, this is a wristwatch, but see the packaging. It is so lovely. So you guys, let's go and present this wristwatch to him.
Who did you? Oh, this is lovely.
Alright, just read.
Yeah, but this is cool. I love it.
Did you fool yourself enough to be proud? Oh, baby.
Trendhim has got over 6,500 unique and personal gifts for that special man in your life, and now you can even engrave your man's favorite picture at the back of Trendhim watches. You guys, how cool is that? I had to engrave our wedding picture. Obviously, we are celebrating our wedding anniversary, and it came out so beautiful, and my partner loved it. Now you can get 15% off all orders if you use my unique code Melissa015, which will be in the description box. You guys, how cool is that? I got lots of questions, and I don't want this video to be too long, so we might not like answer the questions in there, but most importantly is that we are going to answer your question. So these are the questions. I don't know how to get the main screenshot. You know, there's a way it comes out when people ask you questions on Instagram. There's a way it comes out in blogs. I unfortunately don't know how to do it, so I had to like screenshot the questions from my notification. How you guys met to give us gist? How did we meet? Where did we meet?
The story, though.
Both of us will have to tell this story. Okay, so on a very good day, I don't want to just come and go and this is where we met. So I want to tell you guys like a little story before I finally tell you guys. Apart from this story, you'll figure out how we met. I was in my 300 level in school, and I was looking for where to do my IT. I was just at home on holiday, so I just opened my Facebook account one day, and I saw like, hello, I can't remember your first message. I can't remember it. I can't really remember. No, yeah, I remember now.
Just tell them that you first of all saw this guy's profile picture that he was.
It was
looking
so
cute.
ugly.
Wait, tell them the truth. That you first saw this cute guy.
See, I'm not even
That
joking.
entered
like,
your
Boo,
DM.
see, not for the camera, but your profile picture was so ugly. I'm going to put it here so they will see. The picture was not fine. You're wearing this your graduation suit. I remember you were like this. This was why you. I just wanted to just say hi anyway. Like there wasn't anything so fascinating about your profile on Facebook. It was now when I got to know you that I was like, your personality is sweet, superb. You have a very beautiful. I know you know because people always say, "Oh, you've got a good heart. You've got a very beautiful personality." Like if you know him, you will not vote. It's somebody you always want to keep, even as a friend. Like if we did not end up married,
you're flattering me.
If we did not end up married, I feel like we would have still been talking now because you're really that kind of person that anyone can run to for help.
Why should you be talking?
You'll be my helpmate. I'll be asking you for money because you will not say no.
So anyway, by the way, guys, I'm wearing my
Trendhim wristwatch.
My wristwatch is so fantastic.
Okay, so you just said hello. You live in Benin, and you studied at Unizik.
Wait. That was how I started.
Yes, I remember very well. So you live in Benin and you studied at Nnamdi Azikiwe University. I think I should know you. That was your message. You remember? That was your test. Like, no jokes. That was your test. How come you forgot it?
That was a punchline then.
Your punchline was back.
I'm surprised I was that good.
Yeah. And then I replied, yes, I currently study at Unizik. And then you asked me my course and all that. That was how we started. And then I started telling him that I'm looking for a way to do IT. And then it was like, oh, you can come check out my hospital. Because then he was working in a private hospital. And he was like, come check out my hospital. And then I checked out his hospital. It was good. He spoke to the MD.
Was it the hospital that was good, or you checked me out finally?
No, before
but
the main motive was to do my IT because I'm always focused. Was to do my focused. IT, not man. I not chase man. Before I actually checked out the hospital, we met. I think we met in Kada. You know, if you're in Benin, you know Kada. We met in Kada. And this man, if on our first date, I asked this man to buy me pizza. He did me like this. He refused to buy me pizza.
Because I don't know, you know.
I knew it was Igbo man's sense. I mean, I didn't really have money because I was a student. I just said, okay. And then we just ended up taking ice cream and probably meat pie. He refused to buy me pizza.
Why? What was the reason?
I can't come.
Yeah, God.
I can't come. Like, how can I spend on a girl that I don't know that? Maybe after this I'll will not see her again. So you're using your innate sense to calculate the amount you spend on our first date. No, it's true.
So wait, you didn't tell me that you brought me here to finish me.
Defend yourself.
How can I defend myself when you're talking rubbish? But wait. I didn't buy you pizza.
You didn't buy me pizza
because I didn't want to buy you pizza.
Because where I mentioned it twice. Please, I want pizza. Please, I want pizza.
What?
You dodged it.
Let me ask you. You're meeting a guy for the first time.
On a date.
Who said it was a date?
It was a movie date where to eat. After eating, we'll go see a movie. I remember the movie. The movie was It's a Day. That Bovi movie.
Okay.
Can you remember?
I didn't buy you pizza because in short, that was all I can afford then.
Oh.
I can only afford ice cream, not pizza.
Do you know you're just telling me this for the first time?
I can't afford pizza.
It's a lie. You were anywhere.
I was anywhere. How much?
Though not so big, but you were doing fine as a junior doctor in Nigeria. Let's move on. Everything about your marriage ceremony, this is going to be a content on its own because it's such a long. But the bottom line is, it wasn't my dream marriage wedding. My wedding was not my dream kind of wedding, but it happened, and it's okay. I think the one thing is to have a very good marriage. And to be very honest, I'm not coming out here to say, oh, we are perfect or everything is fine. We have issues from time to time, but the bottom line is that I am happy in my marriage. Like, I am happy I married you.
What made it not to be your dream wedding?
Oh, you know now, like, I've always wanted, like, to have, not like a very big wedding, but an average society wedding, not like kind of lavish wedding where you bring all the artists in the world, just like a very beautiful wedding in Nigeria, like just beautiful. It's ashebi, your bridal train, you have your family around, that kind of a thing. That's why I've always wanted to have a small parlor trad and an average Nigerian wedding.
I'm not answer the question.
What's the question?
So what now made you not to have that wedding?
Because I know where you're coming from.
No, I have to come from
justify
there. I have to come from there.
Okay, the thing is that you wanted to migrate to the UK, and myself, I was tired of living in Nigeria. I didn't want that kind of situation where I would get married, I'll be in Nigeria, it will be in the UK. And it was like, for me to follow him to the UK immediately, like for him to possess everything for both of us, is going to cost a lot. And the kind of wedding that I want, I may not be able to get it. But at that point, I had to weigh my options. And at the time, migrating with my husband, my new husband, to go and enjoy myself, because it's been like honeymoon kind of
just
thing.
say that you were scared of losing me. Because
when I'm already wearing the ring.
Wait. It's still possible that even after the engagement, I could have traveled and I'll just base from there. I'll leave you with the ring.
The plan was you would do a small trad. Now you pay my bride price, all the list, then you go and then come back like after 3 months for our wedding, and then we'll move together.
Fine, but you refused.
I refused because I couldn't. I didn't.
So
want
you
to
said
stay back.
you didn't want to stay back.
No.
You wanted to follow me
To
immediately.
the UK, yeah.
Because you were scared, I could probably leave
Because
for
I
the
was
UK
already
and then
tired.
I'll disappear. Just tell them.
Oh my! I beg.
So wait, I told
want
you.
to move on now.
Wait, I told you to wait. Let me go first and come back. The money won't be an issue.
Yeah.
Then we'll do everything that we want to do.
Yeah.
The way you wanted it.
Yeah, that's true.
But you refused.
I refused, and I've given my reason.
Okay, upon say okay. You've given your reason.
But the thing is that you owe me. What
Now,
you're owing me now.
the other question will be
So
that
I didn't have my
people-
dream wedding.
Now
I
the
did
people
not.
will be like, okay, after you guys migrated, why didn't you go back and have
Hey,
that wedding?
the expenses was
where,
a lot.
Apart from
I
the
was
expenses,
pregnant.
before you knew it, she carried belle.
Oh, give me the belly.
she carried belle. I'm blaming you for not having your dream wedding. I'm blaming
Why
you.
did you not save enough money before proposing?
The Chris. The onus was on you to calm down, chill. Let me process this first, and then I will come back for you. I've engaged you, right? So what were you still afraid of?
And then I had my church wedding in the UK. It was beautiful at the same time. It was not bad at all. I'm going to gist you guys that I am tech now. How do you all keep things spicy after having kids, or rather with kids in your space? How do we keep things spicy? We had Maggi and salt and thyme. To be honest, I feel like, right, if you're a psychologist that is watching us right now, you will be able to tell that their friends, we like almost the same thing, Abby. I don't know. There's some persons that love going out, they love to hang out. Like if they don't go out, they are not at peace with themselves. But we are not even like the outgoing kind of person. Like we can literally be in this house for a long time. That's our life, literally, just to stay at home, go shopping. You go to work, we'll be with the kids. So
I like going out.
You don't. Okay, if you do, then there's an opportunity.
Because of the kids now.
No, but there's an opportunity for you to bring like a childminder and then we go out. See, I don't know about you, but my kind of person, right? Even when we plan on going out, it's exciting, but when it's drawing close, I become very reluctant to go out. Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I start changing my mind. Like, are you sure? Before you end up not going out. Like, that's kind of, maybe it's just my kind of person. I feel like when you get married, you both start liking the same thing. I think that's what happens, because I noticed that you don't really like moi moi. This is all, but you don't really like moi moi. When I prepare moi moi, my mama will be in the fridge, and from there I stopped liking moi moi. Moi moi that I used to love. I don't understand this marriage thing. But yeah, at this point in our life, I feel like these kids and living abroad has made us to bond so well, because we're always in this house, so work, shopping, house.
I would say, yeah, let's forget about spicing and hotting. For now, we're dealing with the kids.
Yeah.
When we're done with them, we'll show the world how to spice things.
Yeah, we travel,
yeah.
Plenty of travel. I think I love traveling sharp, because anytime we just go out, to another city and lodge in a hotel. Oh, I feel alive. Becca is asking, can God reveal your partner to you through dreams? I'm not
Becca,
that spiritual to
Becca,
answer.
do you have one that's been revealed to you? Why you
I
asking?
think it's possible. Everything is possible with God.
I don't believe in that.
Right. I don't. So,
You can see someone and you like someone and you be
Yeah.
like, I want to understand this person. I want to see if the qualities I want are in this person. And you can pray to God for conviction. For you to say, okay, I'm convinced I want to marry this person. But in terms of saying, you just sleep one day, wake up, God will reveal your partner to you.
No, I don't
No.
believe in it. I don't.
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So what is the right age for marriage, both male and female? This marriage, when you are ready, when you're financially and mentally, psychologically, emotionally ready, especially financially, because you see children. See, you guys, forget all those things that you say. You need money. Don't say, oh, because society says when you marriage will bring blessing and open door. Yeah, it can happen, but please make sure you also have money, because kids might come at any time. So what would they eat? Is this sand? I know there are a lot of things that you need to be ready, but for me, you need to be emotionally ready and financially ready. I feel like that's like the two major things. You have anything to say? I'm serious. I'm being real. Yeah. Forget about it. But of course, for women now, our clock ticks. So I can't say like, oh, it must be when in your 20s or your 30s. When you're ready, you get married. These days, there are different ways to even have kids aside like the natural way. So
what are you saying?
What I'm saying is that don't say
encouraging
because
people
of age, because of your time is ticking, or that you go and rush and find yourself in a very bad marriage.
Most times people don't really get married because of kids though. Anyway, I think that's from the African mentality. Other than that, sometimes people get married because of companionship.
In Nigeria, let me just be brutal. In Nigeria, people get married for financial security. Like you come out from school, no hope, man will come rush and marry, because you can't be in your father's house now and be saying, mommy thank my daddy, thanks sir. You want to be in your husband's house and be in charge.
Was that why you married me?
We've been dating my uni days before I even came out.
You've been dating me even when I didn't have money for pizza.
Yes. Clearly. So my case is it's not like you came.
When I didn't have money for pizza.
Yes, it's not like I just finished school and then you came and then I'm like, I cannot stay at my father's
You
house.
almost finished in school. Like, what's the difference?
But it's different. I was in third year.
I'm beginning to suspect you.
If I suspect, we don't already marry. We don't marry. You go pursue me.
So we were married for financial security.
Most times, that's the truth.
Okay.
Please, Blossom is asking, does age? But you answer this one. Only you. Does age difference matter? What should we look out for in a man? Let me go answer that. What should we look out for in a man? So does age difference matter?
It depends on what you mean by age difference. To get more, it has to be real in terms of you can't go and, as a lady now, let's assume you're 30, you're 40 or 35, and you go and you're dating a 20-year-old guy. Do you understand? Something it has to be real and something matured. But overall, for me, I think it doesn't really count that much. What I mean in the sense that as a man, for me personally, I can marry someone who's older than me.
Can you?
Yes.
Wow. Just saying for the first time.
Yes, I can marry someone who's older than me. I can marry someone of my age mates. Someone who's my age mate. But there are more important things to look out for than age. That's what I'm trying to arrive at. Do you understand? So on the balance of probability, I would say 70-30, in the sense that 70% of the times age doesn't matter. Why 30% of the times you probably say yes, it does. Do you understand? Do you really like this person?
What to look out for in a man? It just depends on you, like your spec. But for me personally, if you're not caring, the kind of person that I can be really caring. If your energy does not match my energy, like I'm giving you 100% and you're giving me 10%, like let me give you like a very short gist. At some point, we found ourselves in a long distance relationship, like we're continents apart, and seriously, at that point, I felt like the whole relationship thing was done with, because I was like, this kind of Obodo Ibo relationship. But yeah, I noticed that it was always calling. Like everything was even almost the same. The only difference was that we're not seeing each other, and I was like, oh wow, okay then. Like I was seeing him putting that energy, putting that work to sustain the relationship, and I had to give him my heart too. And at the end of the day, we ended up being married. Assuming it's for me, busy for me, or when I call you, oh, I'm busy. I suppose we have to find a way like, okay, since you're in a different time zone, before you leave the house in the morning, leave a voice note, I'll reply. When you come back, obviously I might be asleep. At least you listen to my voice, like just like that, to strike a balance. Assuming he was not even willing, he was not putting in the work, was not even doing anything. Like, I don't think we'll be here today. So basically, I just look for somebody that reciprocates your love, somebody that matches your energy. Looks is important, but for me, it's not paramount at all. It's not like the main thing, because even if you marry a fine guy that is well built, at some point in the marriage, that fineness will even tire yourself. Like, you will just want somebody.
I'm a fine man now. Tell them that you got the whole package. You got that caring.
They are not blind.
Wait, I need to tell them.
I'm not going to come out here to tell you that you're perfect, though. That was.
I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect.
You're annoying me too much. You, like, if I send him on errand, like, say, please go and bring something for baby, like nappy, for instance. You will go twice. You will not see that nappy.
Why you go send me?
Then me that said, because we are a team, boo boo. We are a team. Like, there's no nanny in this house now. You just
am I complaining?
No, that's what I'm telling them. That twice you will go downstairs to look for that nappy. You will not see it. Me that send you on that errand, and me go still use my leg go find them. I'm like, okay, so what's the need? Like, you start annoying me. I don't even know that you do that thing intentionally.
The problem is you lack how to describe things.
Wow.
You're very poor with descriptions.
Why would you not know where things are? Where do you even have to describe things?
It's your fault now.
You need to bring your eye down.
Okay, my
All right, well, let's move on. I hope I answered your question. I feel like this video is going to be too long, and you guys know that I don't like long videos. I honestly don't. So someone is asking, what do you think of my body after 3 kids?
Perfect.
Oh, with my big tummy.
I told you now, it's not about these things happen. You expect it to happen.
Yeah.
So this is nature. You can't cheat it. You're even breastfeeding. So, and I've told you before, how many times have you heard me tell you, boo boo, your tummy is big?
Never.
If the way it is, I know why it is the way it is, and it's just a matter of time. And I also see you putting in effort. You get so why would I complain? So this is a normal
even you
thing.
This is not even the man I married. This tummy was not
na food. Now you give me. Now you cost my own.
So it's both ways.
You cost mine.
It's both ways. So there's nothing to even think of.
It's not because it's both ways.
It's both ways, actually. You were not like this when I married you, and I was not like this when you married me. We've advanced, we've grown, and this is where we are. How did you feel about me starting a YouTube channel? It was a bit at first we were discouraging me.
I didn't.
Because you're like, what do I want to do?
No, I didn't. I was encouraging you, but at the same time I'm like, you know that the issue is that it's not about starting, it's about sustaining it.
Yeah.
So I was even the one there all along, trying to encourage you, trying to even help you get your minutes or your hours or your, and all those things.
Days of getting one 1K sub and 4,000 watch hours. It was so hard. And then so from time to time, when I want to work with brands and I don't really know how to organize the ads, I go to him. He's my creative director. So are you proud of me so far?
Or are you proud of me for directing?
No, I'm proud of you, but are you proud of my growth so far?
Definitely,
on YouTube?
you've done very well.
Like, YouTube has been really helpful.
Yeah,
it's
amazing what you've done so far with your channel. Looking back, I couldn't even have imagined.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that this will happen. Where you've gone to, but
honestly,
the tenacity was there. You were very dogged. You were very determined, and so and I'm proud to say,
thank you. So the future is bright.
It is.
Amen.
Yeah.
With your help.
I look forward to when I'll stop working.
Hey.
I will stop working, or I'll retire early, very very early.
Because of the millions
and
that
then
is
my
coming.
wife will just be the one, because we'll be superstars then.
Amen,
celebrities. My wife will just be looking after us.
Amen. Sometimes on this,
I'll stop working.
Amen.
Each morning I wake up, I cross my legs and watch.
Because cash is flowing,
television.
Brands are coming.
So why do I need to suffer myself when my future is secured?
I said that woman go show you shake a woman, because of woman you resign work.
So you don't say that they show shake. Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, so who is more freaky? Him. I know it sounds funny, but is more freaky. It's the one that keeps things lively and all that. It's very, very playful. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. See, at this point we have to rush off to attend to our kids. Parents of 3 under 3. It's not been easy at all, but we are winging it. Do you have any last word for them? Do you have anything to say?
Thank you for the brilliant wristwatch.
Show them your wristwatch again. You guys, please don't forget to shop trendhim.com for your beautiful wristwatches. They have over 6,500 products, cufflinks, belts, rings, necklaces, watches, name it. You can also customize your wristwatches, which is just so amazing. And don't forget that there's a 15% off for you if you use my unique code Melissa050. The link to Trendhim website will be in my description box. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I get to see you all in my next one. Bye guys.
Well, I'll see you guys next year.
I swear you will not see him on this channel this year again. No, it's the
But
next year.
I'm trying.
No, you're trying. It took a lot for you to end your seminar to come, but it was because of the wristwatch.
Yeah, because of the wristwatch.